Alright, welcome back for our last video of the week. Sorry, I'm moving you a little bit so that way you can see everything. So your warm-up today is just how do you go from an equation to a graph, okay? Kind of like what we've been doing the last couple weeks, specifically what we did yesterday, okay? What steps do I take to go from an equation to a graph, okay? So kind of explain that in your own words. So yesterday we were given a verbal problem, which we then translated into an equation, created a table, and then graphed the function. Today I'll give you a table, and you will graph it and write the equation for it, okay? So again, this is very similar to what we've been doing the last couple weeks, okay? But we're calling them functions instead of equations. And then we're going to practice with actual functions and what they mean and why we call them functions, okay? So they give me some time in seconds here, and some distances from home. Okay, so I have 0 seconds, I'm 6 meters from home, 1 second, I'm 10 meters from home, so on and so forth. Okay, and I've already labeled my map here, so I'm going to zoom in, so even though you guys can't see the table, you have it on your own sheet, okay? So I skipped a couple lines again on each thing and just labeled them with my numbers from my table. And all I'm going to do is plot everything here, right? So my first point is 0, 6, okay? And then I have 1, 10, 2, 14, 3, 18, 4, 22, and then 5, 26. Okay, easy peasy, and I'm going to draw my cute little line through here. Whoops, oh, my line went a little crazy. So unsteady there. And then it wants me to write the equation, right? And I have this little note. Remember, when you want to write an equation, you can put it in the form y equals mx plus b. Remember, m is my slope, which is rise over run, and b is my y-intercept. Now, when they give you these, they're going to give you nice numbers, okay? So it's not going to be a big deal to write it an equation, okay? So the first thing, it's easy. What's the y-intercept? Where does it cross the y-axis? Conveniently at that number 6, see? Right here it crosses. It doesn't go this direction, but that's where it's stopping, right there. So my b is just 6. So I have y equals mx plus 6. And now I need to find the slope. So if I look between, let's say, these 2 points, because I've already circled my 6, but you can go between any 2 points. I'm going up. Now remember, I'm counting by 2s here, okay? So I actually went up 4. And this, be careful because this is really just 1 hop because I'm going from 1 to 2, okay? So if you're skipping lines, make sure you're actually looking at what direction. So between 10 and 14, that's 4. Between 1 and 2, that's 1. So my slope is 4 over 2. Or I'm sorry, 4 over 1. I apologize. So that means my slope is just 4. So I've written my equation, okay? Found the y-intercept, found the slope, plug them in. You're done. Don't have to do anything else. Okay? If you need to pause that for a second, go ahead. I'm going to move on. And I have another one, very similar, okay? Again, I have the amount of gas and the total distance that I can go. So at 0, I'm at 1,000. I'll plot that point first there. At 1, I'm at 1,030. 2, I'm at 1,060. 3, I'm at 1,090. 4, I'm at 1,120. 5, I am at 1,150. Again, get this straight edge, see if I can make a better line this time. Oops. Okay, and again, they want me to write an equation. Y equals mx plus b. So think for a second, where is the y-intercept? Where does it cross the y-axis? Again, in this case, it's 1,000, so I have y equals mx plus 1,000. Now my slope. Now again, be careful because I'm skipping lots of lines. So I'm going to choose this point here and this point. So I'm going up 3 little dashes, but I'm going from 1,030 to 1,060, which is just 30, okay? And again, I'm only going over really 1 because I'm going from 1 to 2, and that's only one spot. Okay, so I really have y equals 30x plus 1,000. Okay, which makes sense because I'm getting 30 more gallons every time if you actually look and see what is being added. Okay, and again, that should be your final answer. Go ahead, try 8 through 10 all. It's only 3 problems tonight. Okay, just because you're going to have to, I want you to have some time to graph it and figure out the equations, okay? Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.